Hey guys, I hope you can see me. Just setting up the live stream. I was a bit late today. Sorry about that. I'm just going to get started with the getting it on YouTube so that I can actually see what's happening. Other than that, sorry about being late. So here, just give me 1 second while I just take a copy of the live stream out from here and put it into a different browser. Okay, all set. Okay, guys, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, guys. Sorry about being late. Let me quickly get us into the TradingView platform. Yeah, here we go. I was doing a segment on Oxford Nanopore. I lost track of the time. Sorry, I'm late. I just got it finished. It should be uploaded tonight, and you can see it tomorrow morning. So that's my excuse for being late today. So here's the price action that has happened on the genomic side, and let us have a quick look at what's happening with our indices. Let's start at the indices. It's going to the indices here. Where is our currencies futures? Okay, close this. And here we got indicators, and we go to QQQ. Well, QQQ bounced up exactly as we spoke about in the morning session. Came down, bounced back up. So it came down yesterday, touched here, and today it's gone up. And as I mentioned, it's a very strong resistance out here, confluence of the horizontal resistance, which is at 292.96, and this diagonal resistance, which is at 292.96. So it bounced back there, and it has stopped out there, and it's 3:58 p.m. So I think it's going to finish up out there. We don't have to worry about it. Tomorrow will be a new story. Tomorrow it will be decisive. Either we come down or we break above this and start moving up. And I think all likelihood is we might come down. We'll cross that bridge tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, I mean on Monday. Let's look at S&P 500, what it has done. S&P 500 has also done well. And IWM also did the same thing as we predicted, came down and went up. And it has crossed over this resistance we had at 172. I'm going to mark this as green. It's going to be a support going forward. We still have a resistance out here. We'll cross the bridge later on. Let us look at Dow Jones. Dow Jones yesterday, I was disappointed that I thought it would bounce off from this support, but it came down. But today it has gone up and it has hit the resistance out here exactly at 312.49. And it's right now it is 312.64. So it's just struggling to get past it. Let us see where it ends. It's just 1 minute to go before market close. And I bet that it's going to stop exactly at 312.49. We'll come back and see that. VIX is looking good. It has come down and it has hit the support and gone below the support. I'm really encouraged with this. So if it continues its move downwards, then we are going to see much calmer markets. Put call ratio, it's in the bear territory, 0.90. And let us look at XLP. Wow, this is great. We have broken past our diagonal line of resistance. We are risk on today, so it should mean really good for our genomic shares. And again, dollar index, US dollar index is following along the diagonal line of support that we plotted, and it's doing still well, even though it has come down. It has hit here and it has stopped. So let us see what happens next week. And with that said, I'm just going to genomics sector. I'm going to sort this out so that we have the winners on the top. Allogene is at the very top. It's on a strong bullish channel, and you can see a doji candle out here with a big body. We'll take this still. Allogene is still done very well because it started almost 9% high in the morning, and then it came down and it went back up again. So overall positive change of 8%. So I'm very happy with what Allogene has done here. Illumina has also managed to hit the support out here. It's right now at 189.21 at the end of day, and 180.79 is the resistance that we had here. So I'm going to convert this into a support. I'll mark this green so that this becomes a support. We have resistance out here. as I mentioned, we are trying to see consolidation channels. My theory is that genomic stocks will start consolidating and move to the next level of consolidation with every bit of good news catalyst, whether it is FDA approval or FDA giving some green signal to move forward to the next phase and so on. That's what I'm looking at here as one of the catalysts. And the other catalyst is going to be the reduction of oh, I'm sorry, I was not showing you the charts. Just let me get the charts into the picture out here. Give me 1 second. Let me set it up, and I'll repeat what I have told. And let me move myself out of the screen. Make me small, guys. This is very challenging doing a live stream. Thanks for bearing up with me. I have not yet looked at the chat section. I'll come back to the chats as soon as I gather my wits out here. Let me go back and start from the beginning, things that you did not see. So let's go to the indicators. I'm going to make a quick round of this. QQQ, as we expected, it came down, hit this line, and it went up today, and it stopped exactly at the resistance of this diagonal line, red line, and this horizontal line of resistance, working exactly as we planned. S&P 500 also doing the same thing. It has gone up above this diagonal line of support, and it has got resistance here at 388.74. And if you look at Dow Jones Industrial Average, it is stuck at this resistance of 312.49. It ended the day at 312.68. It's just slightly up, but I would say that's we'll take that as resistance being validated. VIX has also come down, and it is just stopped at the support of 24.28. It's at 24.25 right now. Put call ratio has gone bearish, put call ratio is bullish. It's gone to 0.90. So I'll take it as a bullish put call ratio. And if you look at XLY by XLP, this is where the good news is there, because we are getting more risk on, and we have gone past this diagonal line of resistance. So that looks good to me. US dollar index is following our diagonal line of support, and it has ended just touching this line of support today. We'll see what happens next week. Now let us go to the genomics sector. And before I start off with the genomics, let me go and look at the chat window and see what's happening out there. So we have Jesse, we have Akshrimpi, we have Inf. Hello everyone. I'm going to talk to you on the screen because my screen is different from my chat window. So if I don't reply to your chats, please don't take it wrong. Now the question is, how long does this party last? Oh yeah, it'll last as long as I have stuff to say. And after that, if you don't have any questions, then I'm going to wind up. So let's go back to the charts. I have quite a few things to say. If you look at Allogene, it has done tremendously well. It started the day pre-market at 9% up, and it has ended the day at 8.01. It has formed a doji candle, but this is a good one. It has gone above this level of support, so I'm going to convert this into a support. This resistance is broken, and we managed to stay up at 95 cents gain. So that is absolutely wonderful. And if you look at Illumina, I was lamenting that Illumina should do better. There was some news, late breaking news after I posted the video. They seem to have sorted out some IP issues, at least temporarily, and that has given a jump to the stock. It has gone up 6.7%. That's very decent in my books. And I suspect that in the next few weeks, we are going to go past this 197 line of resistance. So this is looking good. Teletalk has also done very well. As you can see, it's tracking along our diagonal line of support. I was worried that we might fall below this, but it did not. So we have now got multiple points of validation, and this is a strong line of support. So it's a nice bullish channel out here. And we got a lot of gaps to fill up out here. And therefore, I'm thinking that Teledoc is going to do very well. Now, let us look at Beam Therapeutics. Again, it's still sitting on the diagonal line of support, and it has validated the horizontal line of support and stayed up. I'm very happy with that progress there. Novartis is also doing well. Let us skip Novartis, Vertex, Regeneron. Let us go to CRISPR Therapy. CRISPR Therapeutics is also doing very well. It got stopped by this horizontal line of resistance at 83.46. We ended the day at 83.39. So technical analysis is definitely working. It pierced this level of support which we had here at 79.51, and it pushed back up again. So we still have this resistance remaining. And as you see, just like we saw in Vertex, we got multiple bull channels, and the share is continuing to go up with a bit of consolidation in between. Very happy about that. I'm skipping Regeneron and we'll go to Invitae. Invitae is consolidating. It's bang in the middle. We can't do much about it, so we'll let it go. IDNA again has respected the diagonal line of support. The bullish channel is still active. I was worried that we may have to bring the angle down further. That need not be done. Good to see a positive out here. IMTX is still respecting the bullish channel that it had, and this is a resistance. I don't know why it is green at 8.80. I'm going to convert it into a resistance. It's always been a resistance. I hadn't updated the chart, but we have a doji candle here, indecision, everything clustering to a center. Yesterday also there was a very narrow band of consensus for pricing. It seems that the market still respects this diagonal line of support. I'm happy with that. I can take that. Skipping Pfizer, let's go to ARCG. ARCG is also respecting the diagonal line of support, the bullish channel. Let's go to Editas. Editas is also respecting the diagonal line of support. I'm happy with this. We had the horizontal line of support, which has been breached at 15.37. So I'm going to mark it as a resistance. A little unhappy about that. SQZ has not given me rewards. Of course, I am having a profit on that in my portfolio. I'm not yet ready to take it. I have placed a standing order to sell it at 3.85, and we'll see when that happens. Intelia is down minus 0.77. It still got support here. It breached the support of 60.88 briefly and then got pushed up again. I'm happy with this consolidation. Consolidation is strength. We are still respecting the bullish channel. Very happy with that. Verve is also in a bullish channel. Never mind the decline today. Bluebird unfortunately has broken down below this bullish channel. I'm just going to move this along because ideally a 45 degree is sustainable. So I'm going to move this along and keep this here. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Post-market, it's still up, already up 0.42%, which is 4.83. So let us skip to the next one, DNA. DNA again has been beaten down by this line of resistance at 3.20. It's been struggling to get past it. So nothing big out there for us. Caribou Biosciences has come down. Okay, I don't have much to say about that right now. PSCB unfortunately has fallen down even below this line of support. So I think the next line of support is going to be at $4 out here. What is this? This is 3.97. So that's where it's going to come. And then we have the upper channel out here. I think I'll extend this upper channel and I'll assume that this is going to be the range within which it's going to move around. It has followed an inverted double bottom, so it's slightly dicey. We'll see what happens. If it breaks down below 3.97, then we are in for trouble for PSCB. But I think it should not happen because it's a good company out here. With that said, I think I'm going to come and engage you guys and take some questions. And let me first expand myself. And let me bring my background. So all the voodoo signs. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the chat window. Can you see me here? Okay, the background is going to change. Yeah, it takes a little while. Okay, Netflix up 10% on a $157 downgrade. Haha, this market confuses me. Yeah, all analysts are like me in the sense that they're all depending on technical analysis and some information that they get. So it's bound to be wrong from time to time. So technical analysis only is giving probability. It's not certain. Yes, question answering time. Ask some good ones, homies. Hey, Jesse, you got anything to ask? Or who else is online? Only 3 are watching right now. Yeah, it'll improve as we go by. We have 3 people here. Yeah, anything about, okay, earnings is equal to PSCB August 2nd, Illumina August 11th, CRISPR August 8th, Caribou August 8th, unless this is a bear trap setup. Oh, okay. Jesse, that gives me an idea. Maybe I'll come up with some videos on the Q2 earnings, just like I did for Q1 earnings. And yeah, it could be a bear trap. Let us see what happens. I have just finished recording Oxford Nanopore. I was so deep into it that I forgot the 3:30 promise that I had made to you guys. Maybe Ishkadesh also must have logged in and then seen there is nothing and he must have gone by. Sorry, Ishkadesh, if you are there. Inf and Jesse and one other person who is in here. Thank you, guys. And unless you have any questions, I think I'll wind up this session and look forward to the weekend. Tomorrow morning at around 6 o'clock, you will get to see the Oxford Nanopore taking a closer look segment. I'm happy with it. I hope you guys like it. So I'll ask a question. How do you wake up at 5 a.m. every day? Schedule or use alarm clock? Hey, Jorg. Jorg, I should say Jorg. Is that, am I pronouncing your name right, Jorg? Jorg will reply in a short while. It takes time. I wake up at 5:30. My dogs need to be fed at around 6 o'clock. Thanks, Jesse. My dogs need to be fed around 6 o'clock in the morning. Then I have to water all the plants. I have a sprinkler system, but it doesn't take care of potted plants. So I have to do. Thanks, Jorg. I'll pronounce your name as Jorg. So I need to do that. And then immediately I come here, I have a quick shower and sit in front of the computer and get started looking at all the Yahoo News, CNBC, everything, then doing a quick roundup of all the stocks and indices before I start recording. And then I have to finish the recording, wind it up, and put it into the YouTube. The whole thing takes me on a good day by around 9 o'clock, 9:30 it would be up. But on a bad day, it takes beyond 9:30. Okay. I'll call you George if that is okay with you, so that I don't mangle your name. Thanks, George. Thanks for joining. Yeah, thanks, Inf. We have to have a work ethic, and I think this YouTube community is and my regular schedule is giving me more structure in life, and I like that. The structure in life helps me to have a much more balanced life. Like, for example, now when I'm done, I'll be taking my dogs out for a walk along with my wife. We'll go for a nice walk. The weather is really nice outside. And when I'm walking, I get time to, have my family time and also have a break from what I'm doing here. So when I come back, I go and watch some TV, watch some news and other things. Of course, this January 6th thing has got me mesmerized and it's taking a lot of my CPU cycles. But I still am able to come back and do some research here. That is what delayed me in all my 10 genomic sequencing companies that I wanted to profile. I got the first one out today. My objective was to have Oxford Nanopore out, preferably it should have been out on Tuesday. And on Thursday, I should have had one more company out. And I would be working on the weekend for the next two weeks. But I got delayed because of January 6th. And I'm happy with the Oxford Nanopore. You'll like it when you see it tomorrow. So that's what I would like to say. And Jörg, where are you based? Are you in Germany? Jesse, based is slang for saying that it's good. Yeah, you are into professional wrestling, eh? Friday Night SmackDown, great. Enjoy that, buddy. Yes, Germany. Okay, and Jesse, where are you from? Yeah, Inf, I understand because you are initial days you are putting based, and I'm not a millennial, so I had to go for Urban Slang Dictionary and find out what it meant. And then I said, oh, okay, he's not pulling my leg. He's being appreciative. And that's how I got to know. So I had to look at the Urban Dictionary. Oh, Jesse, you're from California. Okay. So, so we have a wide audience from across the globe. So I'm very happy about this. Thanks, guys. I think that with this, I'm going to wind up Central Coast of California. Jesse, I have been thinking, my wife and we have been thinking of moving to a place in California. It's the name skips my mind. It's called Merced. So we were looking to retire in Merced. So I'm looking at some real estate out there. Yes, it's a nice community out here. It's developing. And I think if I start doing my live streams on a regular basis, starting exactly at 3:30, we'll all get to socialize and we can actually share market intelligence. Because as a single person putting out the content here, it's very, very difficult to keep track of everything. And friends like you can help bring more value into these sessions. Yes, and yeah, you run a Airbnb, is it, Jesse? Great. Yeah, I'll check you in sometime because my one of my family members lives in I think San Jose or somewhere out there. So I might visit there. So I'll look you up when I'm in that area. Good going. And yeah, you have to keep GTA going while I'm gone. Yeah, it's lovely community. Okay, guys. So I think I'll wind up for today. Thanks, George, for joining us from Germany, and thanks to Jesse, and thanks to Inf as always. Inf is the household cheerleader out here for me, and of course we are missing Ishkadish. He may probably see this after the recording is over. And one more thing I discovered is that unless I close the chat on the YouTube out here, it doesn't get updated. So I'm going to close it properly today. And thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful evening. Bye for now. Signing off.